So AGSB, this is really unconventional for them, starting all 5 people in the same place, potentially even with an invade. I presume that's because of this Nautilus, and this might be an early first blood, 50 seconds. That's already first blood on the board for the mid laner for that rise for AGSB. We're also seeing some of that fighting in the jungle that I was so hoping to see. It looks like Hecarim's in a bit of trouble here. He might go down, forced to flash, and that is a perfect axe throw from Lemoncurd to secure the kill. But quickly after, Blitzcrank is able to redeem himself from that early first blood and get Kai'Sa a kill in return. And now it looks like both teams are positioning around this Mountain Drake. Second Drake of the game. Already started by Lemoncurd and the rest of his teammates. And there isn't really any way that Hecarim is able to steal this. The root from Jinx makes sure that he can't get close. And there will be a Blitzcrank death for Bridgewater as well to seal the deal for AGSB there. Hecarim now forced to back away, which probably means significant damage onto that top lane tower. There's certainly significant damage going on in this bot lane tower and onto this Blitzcrank, who will go down along with the tower, and a push from the 3 members of AGSB secures quite a hefty advantage for them at the 15th minute of this game. A sigh of relief really for both teams. There's nothing at the moment, no fighting going on at the moment, but both teams are looking perhaps to have an ARAM fight very soon. 3 members of AGSB now, 4 members of AGSB in the mid lane, and 4 members also of BTC in the mid lane. The ultimate comes down from Nautilus, also the root from the Jinx will ensure that Veigar is rooted up, but Veigar will not go down. The Hecarim ult just about catches the members of AGSB, and now Vilfire is running for his life from that. He goes down to the Kai'Sa, and Kai'Sa now also down to the Olaf. Olaf running to get the remaining members of BTC, and the Proto Belt from Mordekaiser will ensure both of them go down. Hecarim is the only one remaining from that fight. Obviously the Nasus just now coming from his fight in the top lane against the Mordekaiser to defend against this Rift Herald mid lane, but the Rift Herald's going to survive that first turret and might be able to get pushed down onto the second one. And at the moment it just seems like a very kind of slow sinking ship for Bridgewater. They're not really able to get any advantages, but AGSB is certainly making advantages every few minutes, getting a new objective, pushing up just a bit further. But now this might be the time when the tables are turning for Bridgewater as they steal the Drake, but Vilfire is already on a triple kill, and that's going to be 4 kills on the board for AGSB, just as we think it might be going well for Bridgewater as they do steal the Inferno, and that's props to the Hecarim. But Vilfire does so much damage now, 5-1, and before this fight he was 2-1, and he did so much damage in that fight, getting the 3 kills, almost getting the quadra kill before Lemoncurd cleaned that up. Now it's just the Veigar left to stop them taking this Baron, and the chances that he's at... And as we say that, that's a second steal in a row. Veigar does go down. But can you believe it? The stun from the Veigar cage and the subsequent W actually means that BTC are able to get the Inferno and the Baron just a minute apart. If Bridgewater are able to prevent AGSB from getting these Drakes, that's really good for them. And that's all they want to do at this moment in time. Just make sure that this Infernal Soul isn't going to go down to AGSB. And Vilfire gets hooked. Firstly, he goes down immediately. Lemoncurd running with the use of his ultimate, but also a double kill for Kai'Sa will take him down. Nautilus on his last legs, as he will be the third to fall from AGSB and a fourth in Mordekaiser. Again, it's only Rise left. That is the Infernal Drake down for Bridgewater. There's no way that Rise is able to steal this, but they do drag it out of the pit just to make sure. And all of a sudden, Kaiser is awfully fed. And I say awful because it's awful for AGSB. The Kaiser is very scary. The BTC, we've seen a Baron steal, we've seen another Infernal Drake taken, and multiple kills onto Kaiser as a new fight starts out. Nautilus already in a bad position. The Stone Plate used to get him out. Mordekaiser and Lemon are doing as much as they can in the backlines. Kaiser just about survives and is able to get the kill. And Vilfire using his orb walking skills against the Nasus, but unfortunately the Nasus does not care and does end up taking down Vilfire. Nautilus also in a bad position. He's probably going to get taken down by Hecarim, although I eat my words there. He just about survives. But these fights are not going in AGSB's favour, and they have not been going in AGSB's favour for the past 5 minutes. Pressuring the bot lane, going to push up on that inhib tower, is actually going to ensure that Kaiser is taken away from this fight. So this is probably a favourable 4v4 for AGSB. Without the Kaiser on BTC's side, this is probably a fight that they want to take. Kaiser just going to take down the Rise here. Rise almost able to get something in return, but he will die actually to the Kaiser. But the Baron will go down in the favour of AGSB. This is what they wanted all those minutes ago when Vigar stole it. And they finally might be able to get the push that they've so needed this whole game. This is going to be highly contested. Because again, if AGSB get this, this is Dragon Soul for them, which is very huge for any potential fights that they want to make against BTC. And if BTC are able to get the third Infernal Drake, then that puts them in a Drake tie with AGSB, which means the next Drake they could have Dragon Soul. So this Drake is extremely important for both teams. AGSB already laying claim to the area around the Drake pit, but the teleport comes down from Nasus. Kaiser already doing so much damage onto the backline. The Nautilus is shredded by Kaiser. Kaiser running away, using the ult, but the Jinx will do so much damage. Nasus now running for his life. Vilfire able to get enough damage onto the Drake that the Jinx, secures that Drake and some kills in that team fight win for AGSB. And it looked like Kaiser was doing so well. But still, no fight breaking out. It seems like both teams are very scared to start a fight because both teams know the potential of what happens if their ADC gets caught out. If Vilfire just gets one hook, as in if Blitzcrank hooks Vilfire once, then that teamfight might be lost for AGSB. And equally, perhaps if Nautilus hooks the Kaiser, it's the same thing happened already. The Blitzcrank taken down. The ultimate from Nautilus knocks them all up, and they're all being taken down. Nasus, the last one standing, is going to be taken down finally by Mordekaiser, and that's an ace for AGSB. That is the base for AGSB, and they are looking to get this revenge game and this revenge win against Bridgewater.